The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The overall earnings picture is unbelievable.
We know earnings are going to be very good.
Most of those earnings are very good.
You know, the fundamentals look good. Our earnings season is going to look excellent.
I mean, this is what happens when the economy's on fire.
Are you kidding? Earnings look good? What are you, nuts? These earnings aren't good at all. They are trying to mash the earnings. Welcome, Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, Off the Wall Radio Network. It just makes me nuts. They're telling us how these earnings are so terrific. They're not. They're terrible. And they're masking the real deal. Here's what's going on. The earnings growth was 11%. Now they tell us the earnings are growing to 17%. Wait a minute. That's not true. When you're going to grow earnings, you have to look at top-line sales. If you own a small business, right, don't you have to look at the top-line sales? Isn't that what you look for? More sales? If you're going to grow your earnings, grow your profits, you want more sales. You got to bring the sales in. And then when the sales come in, you want to make sure your overhead, your G&A, you shrink it, make sure you get a nice fat margin, and you get beautiful profits. That's work. That's a lot of hard work. But that's not what they're doing. They're claiming this 17% increase in earnings to say how strong the economy is, but it's 11%. You know where that is coming from? The tax cuts that are killing us. The tax cut, the corporate tax cuts. All corporations are doing is taking that tax cut and are just funneling it to the bottom line. Unearned increment. That means the CEOs haven't earned that difference between 11 and 17%. It's just like stock buybacks. Stocks keep going up and up and up, but what has the CEOs done? They've done nothing. They haven't proved anything. They're not increasing their inventory. They're not plowing money back into their companies to make sure that productivity increases. They're sitting back in their office or on the golf course. They just buy their stock back. Stock goes up, and they go, oh, look at this. Stock's up again. Boy, isn't the CEO doing a good job? It's prosperity without profits. That's what you have when you have stock buybacks. Prosperity without profits. And when you have these earnings without growth, it's earnings with unearned increment. They didn't earn it. It's all fake. And that's why this president's having such trouble. I mean, I give him credit. President Trump has been successful. He deregulated the swamp. He's been appointing great conservatives to the bench. I mean, he's done so many great things. Now, yes, the 2017 tax cut is a joke. He was set up. At the end of the day, those tax cuts that we were promised would increase wages, that would increase consumption, that would increase our economic GDP growth to 4 to 5% is not happening. We just got the numbers for the first quarter, the first round. Not even 3%, 2.9%. That's the first read. By the time they get to their third read, the growth of our economy in the first quarter of 2018 will be lucky. We'll be lucky if it's at 2.2%. We have been at a growth of less than 3% for more than 10 years. For 10 years, we have not been able to grow on an annual basis 3%. When you can't get to 3 to 4%, that means you're going to be stuck at 150,000 jobs a month. You got to have a 4% growth in your economy to get what we need is $350,000 to $425,000 a month of jobs a month, and we haven't had that at least 10 years. And he's trying to fix it. But he's got a Republican Party. It's not even Republican. I can't tell the difference between Republicans and Democrats anymore. When you look at their policies, they look the same. When they passed that 1.3 million or 1.2 million omnibus bill, that was a Christmas wish list that came from the Democrats. The Democrats gave the Republicans. See, it's one party. That's why I hate when people say, well, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. We should stop thinking Democrats. We should stop thinking Republicans. This is not baseball. This is not football. We don't choose up teams. We should think independently. Get away from you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. Stop thinking about the party. What's killing this country is the party thinking. Everybody thinks the party. And President Trump is getting screwed. His own party is screwing him. And what's happening to you? You are worried about retiring. Your wages are horrible. How are you going to retire? If you're making $65,000 a year, when you retire, you need at least $800,000 to maintain the same lifestyle you came accustomed to while you were working. How are you going to get that retirement? You're never going to reach that $800,000 when we have our Republican Party acting like the Democrat Party. We're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. Wages under Baby Bush and under Obama, do you know that wages have been so low under these two? We haven't gained. Our wages are stagnant. Right now, if you take inflation, just adjust it for inflation, you know our wages are the same now as they were in 1972. What are you, nuts? The same in 1972? This is what we got under Baby Bush and under Obama. They don't look any different, the two of them. Those two presidents were the same. I couldn't tell who was Democrat, who was Republican. Healthcare is up 63%. And our annual wage growth is like 0.2%. Even if I lied to you and said wage growth is 5%, so what? When you get your premium, it wipes out whatever increase you had in wages. They don't care. See, the Republicans don't care. They just don't care. That's the problem. I mean, all they care about right now is the major corporations. That's what the Republicans are for. They don't care about the middle class. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They care about keeping the major corporations happy, who give them the money they need to run again, to fund them, the money bundlers. These major corporations, it's incredible. They own our Congress. They own our Congress. As long as the federal government continues spending our money at the rate it's spending, I mean, can you believe we have now, they blew through our budget deficit, what, $1.2 trillion? That's $100 billion a month. They just blew right through. Like they didn't care. They didn't care what the consequences are. These people have no idea of consequences. They have no idea what debt consequences are. Debt consequences keep wages down. Household debt's rising at 60% faster than wages, which is rising just 0.2%. Debt's growing 7 times faster than the economy. Corporate debt is $8 trillion. And corporations, they say, oh, how great their earnings are. No, they're not. I just told you. It's a lie. Corporate debt's at $8 trillion. Their debt, they have $850 billion in cash. $8 trillion in debt with $850 billion in cash? Oh, they'll tell you they got $1.8 trillion in cash. No, they don't. That's borrowed money. Actual cash is $850 billion against $8 trillion. We have trade deficits of $51 billion. And that trade deficit is the root of all economic evils. Are we doing anything about it? No. So that's why you're going to join my gang, hopefully. I'm going to reach out to you, and you're going to reach back to St. Jude, and we're going to put you in a position where you can retire comfortably. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxFest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Are we in the middle of a bubble right here?
Well, just because stock prices are high does not mean a correction leads to a financial crisis. There's nothing, we at the Federal Reserve are looking everywhere we can for signs of a potential financial crisis. We're not seeing bright red flashing lights that there's a crisis that's coming. We do see asset valuations that are stretched.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
And is that a lie? Welcome back to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country. I want to announce today we're very happy. We're on KCAA 1050 in L.A., San Bernardino area. And we're so delighted to be on this day. I was out there years ago, and I'm just so happy to be back. So that's KCAA, 1050 a.m. Really delighted to be here. So hopefully we can, this will be our first day, and you start seeing that you'll get some benefit out of our show. The biggest benefit is we're going to reach out to you, and we're going to help you, and then we hope you reach back and help St. Jude. This whole program was put together 20 years ago through St. Jude, which I had a son who had cancer, and made a little deal upstairs with a big guy. And if he pulled through, that I would do whatever I can to raise money for St. Jude. We've been doing that for 20 years, and the way we did it was start a radio show and to try to help you, understand this thing called the stock market, which years ago was a beautiful thing. I mean, years ago, before they had discount brokerage, your stockbroker was like your doctor. Your stockbroker took care of you. Your stockbroker would be making good money, and he made sure he took care of you. He'd make sure he'd go out and he would work hard. He'd identify undervalued companies, buy those undervalued companies for you. You hang on to them for 5, 10, 15 years, and you make great money, and you retired. You wouldn't have to worry. Those were the days we had pensions, so that we had a beautiful situation with pensions where the owner of the business had a deal with the worker, said, look, I'll take care of you. I'll make sure that you have the best retirement. You're going to have a wonderful retirement. You're not going to feel any pain. It's not going to be any different than right now. You're going to even make more money because I'm going to have this pension. They go out and they get the best pension manager, and I'm going to have this pension manager work hard. And all I need you to do is make a deal with me that you'll take care of my product, that you'll take my product and make the best product you possibly can. And I'll make sure that I'll give you the best retirement you ever had. And that was the deal with pensions. And that all went away. When they started to start outsourcing. Unbelievable. Send everything to one hung low. Give everything one hung low. They even took our factories here and dismantled them. They dismantled our factories and sent them over to one hung low. Unbelievable. And I get a kick out of it. They tell us how manufacturing's coming back. Are you kidding? You're never going to get manufacturing coming back. Hula hoops will come back before you get manufacturing back. What are you, nuts? Manufacturing's not going to come back. You can't compete with China or Vietnam or South Korea. It's impossible. It's not coming back. The geniuses on Wall Street, the greedy people, they decided to get away from manufacturing and go into finance. They wanted our economy to get away from being factory-based, manufacturing-based. They wanted it to be financial service-based. And ever since then, they started out with screwing you by getting rid of your pension fund and lying to you and saying, we got this 401k, beautiful retirement. Oh, is it a beautiful retirement plan? No, it wasn't. It was a lie. 401k is a tax code. That's what it was, a tax code that was in place for years and years for CEOs of companies and management of companies to shelter income. They could shelter income. And then when they decided to get rid of the pensions, they said, why don't we take the 401k and we'll fool everybody. We'll take one of the mutual funds from one of the mutual fund companies, and we'll stuff it inside this tax code, and everybody will think it's a retirement. They think it's all retirement. No, it's not. Take a look today. Any paper, you pick a paper anywhere, they keep telling how many 401ks are being sued. You can't retire with a 401k. It is impossible because the fees are too high. And as I said, if you make $65,000 a year to live that same lifestyle, okay, that you're living right now, or better, you need $800,000 to put away when you retire. And that's even tight. That's even tight. You really need $1 million, but I'll go with $850,000. You may have to cut back eating out once a month. Unbelievable. So the stock market today, everybody's all excited today. Everybody's all excited. Oh, look at the dollar. Oh, dollar's going up. Dollar's going up. Look at this. Oh. Nobody even knows why the dollar's going up. And they're lying to us. They're lying to us. Nobody has a clue why it's going up. They lied to you. The dollar's going up because there's a big short squeeze. What does that mean? Everybody has been short the dollar because the dollar has been weak. And they've been keeping the dollar weak. Who's they? Mnuchin and before him, all the Treasury Secretary, all keeping the dollar weak so they can export goods. So a handful of companies can export their goods overseas and make big, big profits for themselves. And all that did is increase our trade deficit. What that did is take the dollar in your wallet, the pieces of paper, units of paper, and deflated them. And now when you go to a store, you need more units of paper to pay for the same thing you paid just a month ago. So everything was a weak dollar, because they say, oh, we get the weak dollar, we can now export. Now all of a sudden they want a strong dollar? Oh, I see. So they're just going to raise the dollar. And then they say, oh, look at that, the strong dollar. A strong dollar means we have a strong economy. Look at that. Told you we got a strong economy. Look at our dollar. Are you nuts? What are you, nuts? This is the biggest short squeeze. This is the biggest con job. This dollar going up today, it's a joke. The dollar increases in a few ways. When the Federal Reserve raises rates, the dollar goes up. And when yields increase on inflation, the dollar goes up. So your 10-year Treasury, you know the yield they pay you on the Treasury, the yield, when it's like right now it's near 3%. Well, when that yield increases, that goes up for a reason on inflation. And inflation right now is not good. We'll talk more about that and what stocks you should be in. We'll be right back. Phil's Gang is 20 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Because he gives a lot of good insight to understand not only what is happening, but why the market is doing what it's doing.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Thank you so much for what you do, Phil. Not only for us, but also for St. Jude.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance that you can get from Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, You have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy. Now, here's Phil.
The fundamentals in the economy right now are better than they've been in probably a decade.
Look at this market that will not quit. It's the stock market, right? Basically telling us what's happening in business and the economy. This market on fire. Look at this market.
She sounds like a parrot, doesn't she? Unbelievable. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Really? This market, unbelievable? It hasn't gone anywhere since January. Remember, on January 16th, I said this market was going to correct between January 16th and the second week of February. We're going to have a correction of about 10% or more. And the reason was because the yield or the 10-year Treasury rate, the yield interest, think of the same thing, was increasing. And when we get to 2.7%, the economy, we cannot make the payments. We are having a problem paying 2.7% interest on our $21 trillion national debt. We can't make it. So what happened? As soon as we hit 2.7%, I was right. We went right down 10%. Now they've been trying to push it right back up to where it was on January 26th when the market made the high. It can't do it. This is one of the first times we've never had a market fall to say 12% and do what they call a V-shaped recovery, shoot right back up within 2 days, 3 days the most, at least 8% of the 12%. No. We've been going sideways because the economy is loaded down with debt. Now they're trying to prove to us, oh, the dollar's going up, and the dollar means we have a strong economy. They must think we sit on the world's longest stupid bench. As long as you and I can't tell the difference between these Republicans and these Democrats, these cockroaches, who are spending our money at $185 million a second, racking up deficits, $100 billion a month. That's addition, $100 billion a month in addition. And as long as we see debt, as far as the eye can see, household debt, $13 trillion, national debt, $21 trillion. We have debt that's unfunded, Medicare, Medicaid, all those programs, $110 trillion. We don't even know how we're going to finance those. What happens? Any wage increase is meaningless. Look what happens with your rate, with your premium. If you work for a company, thank God, I hope you have insurance, your company's participating, it's costing you $18,000. You still got to participate. You still got to pay, what, $5,000, $6,000, almost 25%. You got a deduction, which you got to spend first about $6,000 before the insurance kicks in. Against $65,000? It's not 65 because you got to take the taxes from the 65. You don't have what they call disposable income. What's that? That means you can't go out and purchase those items that you normally don't buy, like a big screen TV, appliances. Those are called durable goods. And durable goods identify for us just how strong our economy is. And durable goods right now really suck. Durable goods are not durable goods. You can't even, they're so bad. People don't have the excess capital, the excess cash, the excess savings to go out and buy these things. So what are they doing? So they're cheating. They're trying to cheat today. And it's not sustainable. It's not going to continue. Believe me. I know you're all upset that gold's not going up because the dollar took off. Be patient. Gold this year will be the best performer of anything. Gold. You watch. This is a head fake. It's not going to last, this big dollar rally. Why do you think the market's down today? Why do you think first-time home buyers, if the economy is doing so great, as they're telling us, the economy is beautiful, the economy is all good.
The fundamentals in the economy right now are better than they've been in probably a decade.
Really? Really? Well, then why is it the first time in history the first-time buyers are down about 32% from a year ago? So first-time home buyers, they make up the home sales. The first time, these are the people who are getting married, they got out of college, they graduate, they start a family. These are the people on the bottom rung of the ladder. These are the people who start at the bottom rung and they start moving their up. Then over their lifetime, they have about 5 different homes. They are the most important component to our real estate business, the first-time home buyer. Their sales, the first-time home buyers, are down 32%. Oh, they don't tell you that. Maria Bartiromo won't tell you that. Varney won't tell you that. Charles Payne's not going to tell you that. Oh, no, they need advertisers. If they told you the truth and looked a little glum, their advertiser would call them and say, oh, you can't look glum. Put the happy face on. Tell them everything's beautiful or they're not going to buy the car. GM will tell them, we're going to take our advertising dollars and we're going to go to another network. So they got to sit there all day long, looking in the camera, lying to you to make you feel good, make you feel happy so you go buy a car. which they'll finance for you for 70 years. And you don't even need a good credit score. That's ridiculous. So we have, think about this. We just got a report. $100,000 homes. You know those sales have dropped by 21% this quarter? 21%. I mean, just in 1 month. I'm sorry, just in 1 month. Dropped 21%. 21%. I just told you first-time home buyers have dropped. They 32%. Now you take a $100,000 home. Those sales dropped 1 month, 21%. Sales of homes priced between $100,000 and $250,000 are down 8%. Inventory fell 8%. Medium home prices year over year rose 5.8% to $250,000. You know why houses are $250,000? Medium house, which it used to be like $125,000? Because of the environmentalists. Because of Obama and the environmentalists. If there was a puddle on a piece of land, there's a puddle on a piece of land, you can't have it. Let's take this 500 acres. We got to make sure. Nope, that's it. We're taking it out. You can't develop on it. We got the spotted squirrel, or we got the spotted snake, something, the whirly bird. You know, he's got to be happy here. Unbelievable. They've taken so much land from developers. That's why the cost of land's going up, and that's why prices of homes are going up, and that's why you can't reach your home prices. You can't pay a house $250,000. Look what just happened to Wells Fargo. They collapsed. Their stock went down, collapsed, because their mortgage, their pipeline has never been this low. $28 billion, that's the lowest ever, because people can't come in and sign up for a house because they say, well, what are your wages? What are your wages? And they haven't had a good wage increase. And whatever wage increase, it gets wiped out because of the premiums they're paying in their health care. What are you, nuts? So what do we do? We got to make some money together. That's what we do. So I'm going to reach out to you and have you join Phil's gang. Look, we've done very well. We do not care if the market's going up or the market's going down. Why? Because we follow the money. You got to learn to follow the money. You don't follow the nonsense. You don't follow all this stuff that you hear on TV where they tell you got to buy this company because they got a new piano, or they're building this, or they're moving over to China. That's all noise. You buy a stock. You know why stocks go up? Because institutions, because hedge funds, and the big insurance companies and the big banks, you got to follow their money. When they buy, you buy. I've created a system. I've been on this earth for 72 years. I've been in this business for over 40 years, and I have developed a system that it shows where the money is going. So when the money comes out, when that money comes out, you get out. It gives you a sell signal. If you don't think it works, try it for 30 days. I even do a program where I will buy the stock and then you follow me. And I do a video on that specific stock 3 times during the day. I update you 3 times. So if I say, let's buy Ford, then 3 times during the day, I hold your hand. I tell you exactly what to do. I tell you when to buy, when to add, when to take some shares off, and then I'll tell you when to run like hell. And you can sleep at night like a baby. We'll be right back, 43 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Remember St. Jude.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want to join my gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. And if you want to be in the program where you feel you're so busy you don't have time to learn, you're so busy you don't have 2 seconds to give to it, then do my video program where I will take a stock, like we took our oil stock, 2 or 3 different oil stocks. I do a video after my radio show on those couple stocks, and I explain what to do. It's like a self-help video. The videos are like a minute and a half, and it just tells you when to buy it, and then as we're going along, I'll tell you, okay, time to add to your position, or I may say it's time to take off some of your shares, or I'll say to you, it's time to run like hell, or let's turn around and I'm going to show you how to make money. It's going to go down now. We took our 10% profits. Let's go the other way. As it goes down, we'll short it. I instruct you. It's only a few minutes. So if you're lunchtime, if you're a mason or you're a truck driver or you're whatever, and you're just busy and you're knowing that you feel uncomfortable, that you're not going to have enough money to retire. And let me tell you why you're not going to have enough money to retire. It's not just wages aren't going up, and they're not going to go up because they want to make sure our owners of this country, our owners who own the private company called the Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than the Federal Express, our owners own that, the 1 percentile. They own the Federal Express. They want to make sure your wages aren't going up. They don't want you to have prosperity. They don't. Because if you have prosperity, then they can't create bubbles. They couldn't create the stock market bubbles. They couldn't create the dot-com bubble. They couldn't create the housing bubble. They need you to be poor. They need to have lousy credit so they can come in, the banksters. And the banks come in and they'll give you credit. They'll give you a 7-year car loan or maybe a 10-year car loan. Are you nuts? Pick a house. Pick a payment. They make sure you aren't doing well so that you are controlled by them. You become their debt slaves, and you got to break that. You don't. How are you going to retire being a debt slave? Even when you try to do everything right, you got everything against you because guess who's in charge? These guys.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Wait a minute, that's pretty scary.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Who's that? That's the guy running your 401k. You think he cares about you? He could care less. Unbelievable. So join my gang. Let me reach out to you. I'll help you. We'll start out with a couple stocks, put it on my video 3 times a day. You get during the day, you get alerts. It's a wonderful thing. People love it, and it works. So just go to my site, philsgang.com, and you can sign up or call in. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, and they'll help you. They'll explain the program. It's a wonderful program. Now, okay, so we got this big short squeeze going on. Everybody's been shorting the dollar because the economy is terrible, and they can't get to 3%. When the economy is terrible, the dollar's weak. The dollar identifies the kind of economy you have. And so we have a very weak dollar, which identifies a weak economy. And that's true. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Now they're trying to take and blow the dollar up to make you think, take parking space in your head, the economy's doing well. Are you kidding? So what's happening? Everybody's been shorting the dollar. Shorting means I've been betting the dollar's going down, so I'm selling it short. They had to scramble, and they had to switch their position. They had to buy their dollars back, shot the market up today, the dollar up. So now the dollar is going up, but all for the wrong reasons. So the dollar increases when the Federal Reserve raises rates, okay, or yields on your 10-year Treasury increase when there's inflation. But remember, inflation is not good for the dollar. Gold loves inflation, but not the dollar. It's bad. Now, we just had a rally in oil. Gasoline here in Florida has gone up to a 4-year high. That's inflation. We've had inflation in metal prices, okay? We've had all this inflation. So inflation, okay, causes yields on the 10-year Treasury to increase. So the 10-year Treasury, instead of 1.9%, and remember the 10-year Treasury is the one that dictates what you're going to pay for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, is now at 3%. The last time we were at 2.7% in January, we had a 10% correction. The last time when we had a $10 trillion national debt and we hit 3.7%, meaning we had to pay, the government has to pay 3.7% borrow money to pay the $315 billion interest bill at the end of the year. They borrow it, and they have to pay. Now they're going to be paying. Now they're going to pay about 3%. Before, when we only owned $10 trillion, they were paying 3.7, and the market collapsed, 45-50%. Now we're almost at 3%, but not 10 trillion. We're going to be at 3% on 21 trillion. So they're doing everything they can to mask what's going on by artificially pushing up this dollar. This is unbelievable. So if you see that yield go up, okay, in the 10-year Treasury, that's because there's inflation. To fight inflation, investors right now are speculating that the Federal Reserve is now going to, remember the Federal Reserve said they're going to raise rates 2-3 times? Well, now what's going to happen, the big investors are speculating because there's a spike in inflation that the dollar is going to go up. So what they're doing is buying dollars with this idea they're going to make money because inflation went up. They're thinking, oh, they're going to push the dollar is going to go up, so I better buy dollars. People from Europe are coming over, dumping the euro and buying dollars, all on the hype that we had this inflation And the dollar's going to go up because now the Fed is going to jump in and raise rates right away. So they're speculating. That's why the dollar's going up, not because the economy is good. A strong dollar reflects a good economy. We have an economy that sucks. Now, the rates that are going up are affecting your auto, your credit cards, your student loans, and killing the banks. And you saw that. Wells Fargo and mortgages collapsed. You saw J.P. Morgan. They just wrote off $1.1 billion in credit cards. But remember, if the Fed pulls the trigger and raises the rates, the federal fund rates that you pay on your car loan and credit card, if they do that, it could not come at a worse time. Because our wages have been stagnant, adjusted for inflation back to 1972. We were promised with a tax cut, your wages were going to increase, that the CEOs were going to take that money and plow it back into giving you wage increases. No, they put it in their pocket. So if they pull the trigger on raising rates when your wages aren't going up and you barely can make it now making your payments, it's going to kill the economy. But as long as they have people on CNBC, as long as they have people on Fox, as long as they have people that are willing to get up in front of the camera and say this kind of crap.
Look at this market that will not quit. It's the stock market, right? Basically telling us what's happening in business and the economy. This market on fire.
As long as you got people like that, people believe her. People believe her. And the stock market has nothing to do with the economy. The stock market does not reflect the economy. So, again, the big short is on. So what's going to happen is this dollar will start rallying, and it will continue to rally as speculators purchase it. And then what's going to happen is all of a sudden it's going to fall apart because it can't keep rising. So the investors are going to make a lot of money buying the dollar short term, and then all of a sudden that dollar is going to stop and it's going to tank and gold's going to start running again. This is a big fake. You don't get hurt in this. Don't start buying dollars now. You got to be nuts. It's not sustainable. It's a sucker's play. And earnings suck. I already told you. Earnings are terrible. They're just all fake. Now, remember, the dollar can appreciate in many ways. Okay? I mean, you can increase the dollar. If wages are going up, the dollar goes up. That's not happening. Have you gotten a big wage increase? Where you got when you said, wow, did you say it to your boss? Wow, when you opened up the check, wow, look what's in here. Wow, did you say that? Well, then you didn't get a good wage increase. And dollar goes up when we have overall consumption. So dollar goes up when wages go up. Dollar goes up when you take those dollars and go and consume durable goods like a big screen TV. That's not happening, isn't it? So why is the dollar going up? Because they are masking how bad this economy is. We'll see you on the chart. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Please remember St. Jude. We'll see you on the chart. More stocks tomorrow.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy?